So let's start a couple roll downs, get you guys just warmed up a little bit. But like I said, there's going to be a lot of movement back and forth. Okay? Okay. Thank you for joining me today. All right, here we go. We're going to start standing at the back of your mat. So let's just start right at the back of your mat. Feet are hip bone distance apart parallel. So if we just look down, just ground through your feet. Roll your shoulders around a few times. And we're just gonna hold. And then from here, nod your chin, pull up in the belly, and roll all the way down. All the way. And as we're down, just hang here a second. Just release your neck, your shoulders, and then roll all the way up. And then roll your shoulders around a couple times. Just get the shoulders loosened up. This time, let's reach back, interlace the fingers, and open up through the chest. Nice lift through the sternum, draw the belly in, and slowly curl down. Reach in your arms up towards the ceiling. Oh, sorry about flashing you guys here. And then go ahead and reach. And then come all the way back up and roll your shoulders. Let's do that again, but change your grasp. So whatever's comfortable, flip your thumbs. So reach back is gonna feel weird. Open up the chest again, and then let's roll down and get that shoulder stretch, hamstrings. Drop the head, bend the knees, and just get a deeper stretch, maybe into the low back. Then extend the legs, drop the head, release your arms, scoop up the belly, and round. All the way back up. All right, so we're gonna roll down and find just an upstretch down dog position, making sure weight is staying back. If you're tight this morning, bend the knees, but we'll do some stretches. Round it down, find your mat, walk on out about 3/4 of the way out or so, and then press your hips up and back. So find that press away, like I'm trying to stretch my mat in opposite directions. Plug the shoulders back and just let the heels be heavy right now. It's okay if they don't touch the ground. And let's just bend the right knee and press the left heel and pull that hip up and find that big stretch. And then switch. Right heel, pull the shoulders back. And switch again, left heel. Try not to shift the hips too much. And again, right heel down. And then both heels just heavy. Like I said, if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Plug your shoulders back. You're gonna slowly bend the elbows wide, crown of the head to the floor, and press away. You're looking at your feet the whole time and keeping the weight back in the legs. So I'm not putting all my weight forward. Pull the shoulders down and back. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away from you. Give me 3, pull up in the abs. 2, 1, hold here. Start to walk your feet forward all the way to the front of your mat. Have a seat down. Sitting up, extend the legs. Arms are up, shoulders are down, pull up in the belly, and we're gonna slowly roll down one bone at a time. All the way. Reach the arms back. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders. Exhale, use your abs to come all the way up. Let's sit tall here, shoulders are down. Draw belly in again. Take your time, anchoring down. One bone at a time. Just getting that nice lengthen our body. One more roll up, scoop the abs in. Once we hit those sits bones, let's sit up tall. This time stop at your shoulder blades. So rolling down slow, one bone at a time. Once we find those shoulder blades, bend the knees in, plant the feet onto the mat, interlace the fingers behind your neck. From here, exhale, crunch up and slightly back down. Again, a lift. Anchor the feet into the ground. Find your neutral pelvis. Just real slow warming up through the belly. Exhale up. 5, 4, squeeze in the armpits. 3, make sure elbows in your periphery. Hold here. From here, rotate to the right, crunch up here, then back through middle, then to the left, slightly down in the center and crunch right. So we're just alternating sides, getting the obliques fired up. Use your breath here. Exhale. Exhale. Take your time and twist. And right. Watching our legs aren't moving around too much. Stabilize into the pelvis. So we're not rocking side to side. One more time to the right. One more time to the left. Come to center. Stretch the legs out. Reach your arms. Press your palms into your thighs. And slide all the way up. Give yourself a stretch here for a moment. And roll back up. Come up to the feet. Place your hands forward. Shoulders back. Step out to your plank. Open up through the chest, just finding that nice long plank. And we're just holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hips up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften the knees. Roll all the way up. So once we're here, we're just going to do a little balance work. So standing tall, press the feet into the floor, squeeze your butt, lift the heels up, and lower the heels down. Again, lift the heels up and press. So I'm trying to push through all 10 toes. Find a spot that you can focus on to help your balance. Give me 3 more. So 3, slow. 2, hold up on 1, let's hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your heels down. Take your feet, separate them just a little bit wider. From here, just press the hips back, arms forward, and lift up. Push through your heels. So just getting the legs warmed up too. And sit and press it back. Lift the chest, sit back and up. Only go as deep as it feels good on your body, making sure our knees are tracking over our second and third toe always. We're not letting our knees roll in and out. Really push through the feet. Last 3. And lift the chest. 2, so you're reaching your bottom back. And 1. Coming back up, we're gonna go into our roll down, back to plank. When we're in plank, fingertips turn out for a set of push-ups. Roll it down. Walk out to your plank again. Find what works for you. Turn out your hands. You can go wide. You can go to your knees. Here we go, set of push-ups. Bend the elbows and press it away. And down. For 2, do what you can. 3, pull your abs in. 4, make sure you're not just dipping your head down and pinching your shoulders. Last 3, 2, 1. Pike your hips up. Walk your feet all the way back to the front of the mat. Have a seat. Extend the legs out. Sitting tall, arms are out. Rolling down slowly. We're going to stop at the shoulder blades. Once we're down, hands back behind your neck. You can always put head down if you need to. Right leg tabletop, left leg tabletop. We're in a nice lift. Flex the feet so you see just your toes. Exhale, extend the left leg up, bend it in. Right leg stretches and bend. Sink the abs down to push the legs away and squeeze your butt. Keep wrapping into that upper girdle. Like I said, head can always go down. Take breaks when necessary. The lower the leg is to the floor, the harder it is. 1 more set here, guys. We have the left and right. We're going into our twist. Left leg out, twist right, back to center. And to the left. Try to stay off those shoulders as much as you can. If you need your head down, just continue the legs. Head down. Bring out your waist. Making sure, again, our back is flat. twist, squeeze your bottom here. It's gonna help with that stability. Twist, we have one more right, one more left. Use your breath. Left, come back, lower the feet, stretch them out, lay back, reach the arms up. Inhale, lift head and shoulders, press into your thighs. Exhale, roll all the way up and stretch forward. Coming all the way back up again. Come on around. Let's go to hands and knees for this first part. Shoulders are down. Find your plank. Hold on to that plank again. Push the floor away. We're just holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips pike up. Walk back to your feet again and roll all the way up. Roll your shoulders around. Click your heels together. Turn out your toes. So we're in that little V, little balance again. Squeeze from the bottom and let's lift the heels up and press down. Again, find that balance. Perfectly fine for the heels to come apart as we're lifting up and down. But really try to squeeze as you go down. Squeeze the inner thighs and butt. Try to find that connection, that wrap. Lift, shoulders are relaxed. Again, lift, finding that nice long line for 3 and 2. One more time. And 1. From here, step your feet out about the width of your mat. Feet in a little turnout. We're doing a set of squats again. Here we go. Bend the knees wide and press up. Now, if going in a turned out position is not good for you, go back to parallel, but you can do it wide. Again, making sure we're pressing the thighs open. Hips are going back and lift the chest back. Push the floor away. And 5 more. We got 5 and lift. 4, chest is up. 3, push the floor away. 2, let's stay here. 1 and press back. 1, 2, abs in. 3, push the feet into the floor like you're shoving it away. Press open the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come up. Go ahead and bring your feet back. We're rolling down into that down dog position again. Pull up into the belly, roll it down, walk it on out. Find your little down dog. Press your hips up and back. Find that stretch. So this time, we're gonna narrow our elbows and do more of a tricep push-up, okay? From here, bend the elbows, try and get the forearms on the floor, then push it away. Shoulders draw back. So you wanna imagine your elbows could tap the ground and up. So elbows should be facing your thighs. They're not going out. Keep your weight back. You can always bend the knees like this if you need to. You can practice on your knees if this is a little tricky for you, but it's a lot of triceps. Last 4 and 3, 2. Can we hold on 1 here, guys? Hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press up. Walk your feet all the way back to the front. Have a seat. Extend the legs out once again. Sitting tall. Extend your arms. Shoulders are back. We're rolling back down. Slowly down, one bone at a time. Stop at your shoulder blades. Your head can go all the way down. Hands interlace behind the neck. Elbows in. Right leg comes to tabletop. Exhale, match. Squeeze them together. Little toe taps. Inhale, right leg goes down and lifts. So I'm just hinging from the hip. Imagining I'm squeezing a ball underneath my knees the whole time. Focusing on the low belly. Exhale as the leg comes up. Inhale, down, up, down. Use your breath. One more, right, left. Now right goes down and we're gonna switch them at the same time. Switch 1, 2. Now watch your feet when you do this. Try not to kick them up. We really love to start kicking our feet up on this, but try to keep your shin parallel to the floor. Exhale, 1 more, then I'm gonna rotate to the right. then the left, right. If it's too confusing with the legs, go back to tabletop. Use your breath, twist, crunch up. Good, we got 2 more each side. 1 more. Come back to center, squeeze the legs, lower the head, arms down for a quick moment. Squeeze the legs tight together. Lower both legs a little down, then exhale up. Really press down through the pelvis. As the legs go down, squeeze your butt and inner thighs more. Your back shouldn't move. So if that means you move 1 inch, that means you move 1 inch. Only go big if you have that stability. Now from here, curl back up, hands back. Now with the head up, you're probably able to go further, but watch your pelvis. You have a great view of it. If not, head is still down. The more you squeeze the legs in your butt, the better, I promise. You've got to really hold yourself. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Hold up onto the knees. Pull yourself up, shoulders down for double leg stretch. Inhale, extend the arms and legs. Exhale, circle the arms, grab, stay high. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Again, inhale. Exhale, use your arms, guys. Inhale, strong arms, squeeze. Again, reach. Exhale. 3 more, reach. Squeeze it in. 2, squeeze. 1 more, reach. Squeeze. Let's take a quickie break for a second. Hug the knees in. Draw circles around for a moment. Circle, circle. Uh-oh, I have a visitor. All right, someone very needy. Come over here. All right, guys, hug your knees into your chest. Okay, sit down. Good, now down, down. And then we're gonna hug right knee into chest and stretch the left leg long. So let's get a nice stretch. He just wanted to say hi to everybody. All right, give it a stretch. Take the right arm out and then do a little crossover and breathe. Just stretch the back for a second because we got lots more to do this up and down. Just wanted to give you a quickie stretch here. Other side. And open. We cannot neglect our stretching because all these classes we're doing, all these mat classes, building our strength, but they're making us tight too, so we have to stretch and come back, right? Extend both legs out onto your mat again. Arms up. Let's do our roll up. Inhale, lift. Let's press those palms into our thigh and use the abs and stretch forward. All right, we're coming around again. But we're gonna come onto the forearms this time. So come down on your forearms, just shoulder width apart, pressing down into the floor, okay? From here, you can always roll your mat up if you need a little more cushion. So shoulder down, push the floor away first before we even start. So try to lock into your armpits right here, your serratus muscles, your lats, and push the floor away to keep our shoulder blades from collapsing. Now, once we're here, step right foot out, then the left foot, holding here. I want you to imagine that you're gonna tug your mat towards your knees as you point your toes, you're squeezing, and then flex the feet like you're pushing the mat away. Now try to make it come from your back, your lats, your belly, not the feet. You're pulling yourself forward and then pulling yourself back. Because it's really easy for us to just point and flex our feet. They're going for a ride. 4 more. Pull. Push. Abs in, guys. 3. And 2. And 1. Set the knees down. Sit back in your child's pose for a moment before we add. So the next part is going to be for your rhomboids and your serratus. Okay, so it's more of a pinching and pulling of the scapula, okay? What I want you to take note of is not pinching up top. You're not shrugging your shoulders. You're actually thinking of opening your chest and then pulling your shoulder blades apart. So think more mid-back. Back into your plank. You can always go onto your knees, okay, to practice this. Here we go. Press down into the arms. Find those muscles. Step out into your plank. From here, going to pinch my shoulders together and then pull them apart. So think, stretch your chest, stretch your back. You can go a little wider in the arms if you need to. Watch you're not just dropping the pelvis. Pull the abs in. Don't let your belly pull out. Make it support your back. We shouldn't feel this in our low back. Hips stay up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees back down, press it back. So always a tricky area to find, but it'll definitely help you if you strengthen that area. It'll help support you when we're doing the crunches, the ab work, right? The arm work that we do on the equipment. It will help you. All right, so we're coming back onto a plank one more time. So we get a sip of water to walk back to our roll up. All right, back to the hands. Find your plank, walk it on back. Find your roll up. Shoulders are rolling around. Couple more balance moves. Here we go. Press the feet into the ground. Chest is lifted. Squeeze your butt. Lift the heels up and lower back down. Again, squeeze your bottom. Think of going straight up. A lot of times we lead with our pelvis. So our pelvis starts to swing forward. Let's try not to let that happen. You're going just straight up and down. Posture hasn't changed. So we're trying to maintain this good posture, making sure at least our palms are facing our hips, right? Palms are not facing backwards. Open the chest, press through your palms as if you're squeezing your hands towards your thighs. And you're gonna feel those muscles in the upper back and armpits. Let's do 3 more. Press it away, 3. Make sure you're squeezing your bottom for 2. 1 more time. And 1. Lower down. Separate the feet a little bit. They're not as wide as they were earlier, but I do want them parallel. We're gonna do a set of squats, but we're gonna add into it. Shoulders are back. Here we go. Pressing hips back and lift up. Again, sitting down and press. Push the hips back, lift the chest. Watch your head. When you sit into your squat, you're not jetting your chin forward. We're trying to pull the shoulders back still and keep our good posture. 5 more. And 4. And 3. Keep the weight in the feet or in the heels. 1 more. We're gonna stay down here. Hold it here. Shoulders back, pulse. 1, 2. Abs are in. 3, 4. Even try to lift your toes. So you're really pushing through your heels. We have 3, 2. Stay here. Bring your right heel up. Press. 1, 2. Chest up. 3. Push into the ground. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 8. Drop that heel left. Heel lifts. We go 8, 7. Push both feet into the ground. Both sides are working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel. Right heel lifts. We pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that heel. Left heel lifts. Pulse. 4, 3. Abs in. 2, 1. Drop that heel. Cutting it in half again. We pulse for 2, 1. Drop the heel. Left heel up. We go. 2, 1. Drop the heel. We're going to alternate. Right heel. Pulse. Switch. Pulse. Right heel. Left heel. Try not to shift the body. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels. Hold, hold, hold. Sit lower. Come up slow. Keep those heels up. Find that balance. Drop the heels. Drop the arms. Shake it out a little bit. Walk the feet back together. We're rolling back down, finding our plank again. This time when we go down, one arm in front of the other. Once we get there, here we go. Roll it down. Find your floor. Walk it on out. Come to the knees if you need to. If not, come right down on those forearms. Elbows under the shoulders. I make fists. Push down. Bring your feet close together if you can. From here, push down into the left arm and roll over towards the right for our side plank. Extend the right arm to the ceiling. You can always drop the left knee down. Perfect option. Hold here. Abs in. Push the floor away. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your right arm, swoop it through. Press down into the mat. Take a break if you need to. If not, we're going right over. Other side. Reach that left arm up. Squeeze your butt. Make sure you're not sticking your tush out here, guys. Abs in. Keep pushing the floor away on that right side. 4, 3, 2. Bring that arm on back. Come to your plank. Set the knees down. Find your child's pose. Give yourself that nice stretch. Whatever you need, catch your breath if you need to. Just find that nice little stretch here. All right, we're coming back up. We're gonna go ahead and come forward, have a little seat, back onto our bottom. Legs are back out, arms up, chest up. We're finding our way back down. Exhale, draw the abs in, slowly go down. One bone at a time. Find your shoulder blades, hands back behind your head. Bring the right leg to tabletop. Left leg follows, holding here. Flex your feet. Exhale, extend the leg straight up to 90. Point your toes. Flex your ankles, bend the knees. Head can always go down. Exhale, extend. Point your toes. Flex hard, slowly bend like you're scraping your heels down the wall. Exhale, extend. Point. Flex. Slowly bend, 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 bend. Try to stay off those shoulders. Again, extend. Point. Flex, slowly bend. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs again. Extend it up. And a point. And a flex. Slow. Scraping the heels down the wall. Crunch up, guys, if you fell down. And point. Flex. Slow. We got one more time. Extend. Point. Hold here. Point your right foot. Switch. Left. Right. Left. Stay up. Right. Left. Get those ankles working. Again. Point. Point. Right. Left. One more. Right. Left. Flex. Bend the knees. Crunch higher. Hug your knees in for a cookie moment. Draw little circles around for a sec. Lower the feet. Extend the legs back out long. Shake them out. Take the arms up. We're rolling up. Inhale, lift. Press the thighs. Exhale, use your abs. Find your stretch forward a moment. And then we're coming all the way back around again. Just when you thought it was over with the push-ups. So this time with the hands, we're going to internally rotate the hands. Now, they don't have to go narrow. You can stay wide. Find where it's comfortable for you, but make sure it's the hands internally rotating. You're not rolling your shoulder. Okay? So find those hands first. Press down into the floor like you're pushing it away. Take your legs out, and if you can you click your heels together in a little V? You don't have to, but let's play with it. Squeeze your butt. Here we go. Bend the elbows. Push the floor away. Bend the elbows. Pull the abs in. Squeeze your bottom and push. Bend and push. Long necks here, guys. Bend. Abs in. Push away. 4 and 3. Can always go to your knees. 2. One more. 1. Set the knees down. Come back to your child's pose again. Shake out those wrists. I know you're loving push-ups, aren't you? And then come all the way up. Let's come to the front of our mat again. Okay, here we go. Extend the legs out. As we roll down this time, right leg is going to come with us, okay? Here we go. Arms are out. Slowly roll back. Exhale, tuck your tail, scoop the belly. You're going to hit a spot where it feels okay to start to lift the right leg up. And then once my shoulders are almost down, I'm going to grab behind that right thigh. So in a high lift. Anchor down the left leg for a second.
Flex through the right to get that stretch. If that's too much for you, you can point. But let's try to get that stretch. Now from here, squeeze your butt cheeks, float the left leg up and flex that foot. Exhale all your breath out. Inhale, let go, and switch. And switch. Inhale, then slow. Find that length. So I feel like I'm reaching my heel to the ceiling as I'm reaching my other heel across the room. So I'm getting some length in my legs, but my upper body is staying real quiet. Head can always go down, right? Exhale. Squeeze your butt. Nice and controlled. Now, if you want it harder, pretend you're holding your leg. Pretend. So I'm not grabbing it now, I'm just pretending I'm holding. But if you're like, I gotta hold, then hold, right? Again, switch. And switch. We're gonna hold on the right this time. Hold it here. Bring yourself higher. Squeeze into your armpits. And we're gonna pulse that leg in. 1, 2, strong legs. 3, pull your abs in. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold. 8, slowly switch. We're holding here, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, abs in. 5, 6, 7, hold. 8, both legs up. Point your toes, curl up, and hug your knees into your chest. Draw little circles around again. Whatever you need. We're gonna set the feet down this time. Give that all a break for a moment. Arms are down. So we're gonna do some bridging. We're gonna play with our foot placement. But for now, I want them parallel, hip bone distance, not too far apart, okay? Arms are down. Exhale, tuck your tail, slowly peel on up in our bridge. Real slow. Anchor down those triceps, shoulder blades. Use the arms we just were working on. And then slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time, imprinting every little bone. Again, exhale, draw the abs in. As we lift, really push the floor away, press the hips up, and slowly roll down. So just getting some nice mobility in the spine. You're always welcome to just stay here, right? This is lovely, right? We can stay here if we feel like it. But if not, we're gonna go up and hold. So pull the abs in, lift the hips up, hold here. Now emphasize pushing the right foot into the mat and then pulse up. So really emphasize squeezing into that right butt cheek, right back of the leg. Both hips are lifting, but push down with the right. 4, 3, 2, stay here. Now really push down with the left. Squeeze that left butt cheek and we press up. 1, 2, 3. You might notice changes on each side. 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold here. Level off the hips. We're going to pulse together. 1, both feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abs keep pulling in. 7. Anchor the arms. 9. Hold. 10. Slowly roll down a moment. One bone at a time. Once you're down, click the heels together. Knees open a little. Not very far. Press the whole foot. Here we go. Tuck and curl the hips up again. Push the hips up. This time roll down just halfway. And then let's lift up for 5. Roll down halfway. Press up 4. Keep wrapping from your butt. Pull up 3. Pull the abs in here, guys, for 2. Hold on 1. Emphasize that right side again. Pulse up 1. 2, just on the right. 3, but both hips lifting. 5, 6, 7, really push down. 9, hold. 10, emphasize the left. Here we go. 1, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, both hips are lifting. 8, 9, hold both hips together. 1, 2, push the floor away. 3, squeeze your butt. 4, 5, arms are down. 7, 8, 9, hold, slowly roll all the way down. Take your feet out wider, but we're still parallel, okay? But just a little wider. Here we go. Tuck and curl up. Hold here. From here, dip your right hip down, press it up. Dip the left hip down, up. Try to keep the knees facing the ceiling, up. Dip the right, abs in, dip the left, push the floor away, and we go right, squeeze, left, up, right, lift it up, left, again, right. One more set here, we go right, left, hold here, emphasize the right foot, pulse up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay, left side, pulse 1, 2, 3, both hips are lifting though, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, lift, hold, slowly roll all the way down. Once we're down, turn out your toes and knees. So depending on your legs, you may have to go wider, your choice. Little rotation, watch the knees are tracking, so I'm not over rotating my feet. Here we go again, exhale, tuck and lift the hips all the way up, really wrap. From here, we're gonna go down for 2, up for 2, drop for 2, up for 2. Abs are in, up for 2, down, and up, and down. Push into the floor, 3 more, up, 2 more, up, 1 more, up, hold. From here, I'm gonna close my thighs together, open them out. Close them together, press them open. Squeeze and open, squeeze and open, squeeze. Do what you can, squeeze. And 5, and 4. Squeeze them together, 2. Can we keep them together and pulse up? 1, 2, 3, squeeze the inner thighs and your bottom, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Open those knees again, hips up, pulse, open the thighs. 1, 2, press them out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold, lift up, round it all the way down. Bring the feet together. Still with me on these? Here we go. Press the feet together, legs together if you can. Walk your heels closer to your butt than usual. Bridge on up. From here, lift the right heel up, set it down. Left heel up. If this is not good on your knees to have the legs together, have some separation. Right heel. Left. Now make sure you're pushing through the big toe so we're not rolling our ankle out. So it's not about lifting the heel super high. It's where you have that ankle stability. Think of our balances again. 1 more, right, abs in, left. Now we got both heels up. 1, drop them down. 2, abs in. 3, make sure you're not arching your back. 4, 5, squeeze your bottom. 6, squeeze the inner thighs if you can. 8, 9, hold those heels up, squeeze the thighs, pulse hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the heels, articulate all the way down. Ooh, shake it out a little bit. Just let those legs go side to side. We'll do a little stretch. If your butt wasn't burning, I don't know what to tell you. Do more. All right, holding here. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Hug your left knee into your chest. Push that right leg out. Get that hip stretched out. You can rock side to side or whatever feels good. Extend the left leg if you want to get that hamstring stretch too. And just hold into this nice stretch here. Circle the ankles if you'd like to. Shoulders are relaxed. And let's switch. You just want to get back to those push-ups after that, don't you? Don't worry, I have another set. Flex your feet. That was just our break. Give our arms a break here. All right, circle the ankles if you like. Extend the right leg. Shoulders are relaxed. Find that nice stretch. All righty, give your knees one more little hug. Go ahead, extend the legs out on your mat, arms up. Inhale as we lift, press the palms in the thighs. Exhale, use your abs. Let's find one more nice, lovely stretch forward here. And come all the way up. Circle on around. Coming on back. All right. So here we go. Arms are down. Push the floor away before we start. We're gonna play around with this one, okay? So step your right leg out, then the left. Hold here. Without changing anything, lightly set your knees down. Maybe they hover a little. Slowly bend the elbows. Push the floor away, straighten the legs. Soft knees, light on the ground. Bend. Push, straighten. If you can, hover the knees. Don't let them touch the floor. Then straighten. But again, watch that you're staying nice and straight so we're not in our back, our low back, right? Hover, maybe a centimeter off the floor. Or you set them completely down. Perfectly fine. Pull the abs in. Slow. Again, find that hover if you can. One more time, abs in. Ooh. And let's set our knees down and stretch it back. Woo-hoo. Big stretch here, guys. Stretch out your shoulders. All right, so a lot in the upper girdle there. All that arm work. All right, come back to the front of your mat. Swing your hips around, or legs around. We're coming on down again. Here we go. Arms out, chest up. Palms are facing down this time to set us up for the 100. Here we go. Exhale, draw the abs in. As you go down, stop at your shoulder blades. Arms are level with the middle of your thigh. From here, right leg is coming up. You can do this head down, tabletop, legs both up to the ceiling. Here we go. Hover the left leg. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Squeeze your legs and exhale. Inhale and blow. Inhale, 2, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, hold. Switch the legs. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5, out. Inhale, out. Inhale. Press, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use those arm muscles. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze your legs. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Both legs up. Come up higher and hug them into your chest. Draw circles around. Again, make sure we're doing okay. We should be a little warm now. At least I am. Extend your legs all the way back out. Reach the arms up. Inhale, lift, press the palms, exhale, let's come all the way up and stretch for a second. Coming back up, we're going down, head will go down. You can always lift it on this one, but we'll do it with the head down. As you go down, anchor the legs again, but once you hit about your low back, bring the right leg up, arms down. Okay. So for this one, right leg is really long and straight. Engage those leg muscles. Squeeze the inner thigh in your butt. The left leg is anchored into the ground. If you don't have that flexibility, bend the left knee and put that foot down. But you might want to walk it out a little bit away from you if you're going to do that, okay? If not, it's anchored, which is harder. Make sure hips are level, arms are down. We're going into a leg circle. Take the leg a little across to the left. Exhale, circle down and around. Inhale, then a big exhale. Now the key point of this is not letting the hips wiggle around. I want them to stay very quiet. The abs are stabilizing your pelvis, as well as all those muscles that support our pelvis, right? Our hips, our inner thighs, our butt. Exhale around. One more time. We go across and around. Now let's reverse it. Open and circle around. Pull the abs in. Stretch the leg. Drop and lift. I almost feel like my leg is just dropping and I'm catching it back up. Inhale and exhale. Really push down that left leg, either the leg or the foot. 2 more, abs in. 1 more time, up, grab that leg, flex the foot. Let's go ahead and take it a little over to the left, but anchor down that right hip. So put your thumb in the little hip crease, anchor it, point and flex. If you get a little tight through that IT band. And we'll just hold here a moment before we move to the left leg. You can always do this with your head up too. Sometimes it's kind of nice to see your pelvis, but it's all about anchoring our whole body down and stabilizing. So that's why head is down. Okay, legs are together, anchor them. You can look up, are they level and even with each other? Draw your abs in to float the left leg up. Again, anchor through the back of the thigh or bend the knee. Here we go, going across the body to the right, and then exhale, circle around. Across and circle, draw the belly in. Again, inhale, exhale. Across and around, stretch that leg long. Engage through your quad too, that's okay, right? Let's get those leg muscles fired up. Important, fire all those muscles. 1 more, circle around, let's reverse. Open, draw down and around. Again, down and around. Abs are in, guys. Let's push down through that right hip so our hips aren't wiggling around. The bigger the circle, the harder. You could go smaller. 2 more, around. 1 more, around. Grab that thigh, flex the foot. I'm gonna put my left thumb into that hip crease, cross it over my midline, and point and flex and stretch out through that side. IT band, the calf, shoulders are down. Nice. And bring that leg up. Go ahead, extend the legs back out onto the mat. Arms up. Inhale, lift. Push the palms in. Exhale, use the abs to come all the way forward once again. All right, we're coming on our tummies. So come on around. If going on your tummy is not good for you, stay up on all fours, okay? But we're gonna do a few things down here. All right, so once we're down onto our tummy, I'm actually gonna have you guys prop up, okay? So prop up onto the forearms and push down into the arms and open up through your chest. Now, reach your legs long, squeeze them together if you can, okay? And squeeze your butt. Unless that bothers you, you can open them wider if you're a little tight. Tuck your tail. So right now, the tip of my pubic bone is on the mat, but everything else is actually lifted from my torso down, okay? So tip of pubic bone, the top of the thighs are down, the top of my feet are pressing. Now, as I'm holding here and pushing down, I want to feel like I'm squeezing my mat into me and open my collarbones more. And now maybe my pubic bone actually lifts off the ground. So now, just the top of my thighs down are on the mat. Pull up in the belly. Now maybe can we go a little more? So maybe now just the knees down, pull up in the abs, do what you can, squeeze your butt. Now maybe a little more, just the tip of the knees, holding, open the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, lower on down. From here, actually I'm gonna have your hands go a little different. You're gonna separate your legs about hip bone distance or so, okay? We're gonna take our left cheek and place it down on the mat and interlace the fingers at our low back. So we're gonna do the double leg kick traditionally. So from here, my elbows, I don't want them hanging down, okay? I wanna open up my collarbones and lift them up and fire out my mid-back. Now tuck your tail. There's a lot of choreography with this, okay? So from here, squeeze your legs long, hover them off the ground. Bend the knees and kick your butt 3 times. Kick 1, 2, 3. Stretch your legs, stretch your arms, look at the mat. Open the chest. From here, turn to the right cheek, bend your elbows, bend the knees. Kick 1, 2, 3, stretch. Now you can flex or point your toes. Turn to the left cheek and you can flex or point. Kick, kick, stretch, stretch, stretch. and other side. Now, if you want, kick 3 times. If it's like that's easy, squeeze your legs together. Other side, now keep them together. Kick 1, 2, 3, stretch. Try to keep the knees off the mat. Other side, kick 1, 2, 3, stretch. Look at your mat. Other side, 1, 2, 3, stretch. It's a big quad stretch, but a lot of yummies. 2, 3, stretch, and a lot of back extension. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. Again, 1, 2, 3. One more set here, guys. Again, 1, 2, 3, squeeze. And last time, 1, 2, 3. Can we hold it? Can you reach? Tuck your tail. Release your arms. Start beating your heels together. Open up through the chest. You don't have to lift high. Pull the belly off the ground. And now as you're beating, can we slowly reach the arms overhead? Palms face each other, and then rotate the palms and pull them back. Keep beating the legs. Inhale, arms go forward and push like we're doing the breaststroke. Again, inhale, shoulders out of the ears. Pull it back, guys. Again, beat, 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 and push. Keep going, beat, and push. One more time, and beat, and reach. Hold, 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 tuck your tail. Reach those arms. Kick the legs up and down. Kick them up and down. Pull the belly in. Stretch the arms longer. Keep breathing for me. Use those legs. Open chest. Hold. Rotate palms down. Lower the legs. Keep your chest hovered. Pulse up the arms. Reach them long. Feel the back of the arms. Your back is working. Shoulders are open. You don't have to lift your body high. You can lower down a little bit. 3, 2, hold, and lower down. Push up and back in your child's pose. Really get a big stretch here. Stretch the back out. From here, if you want to get a different stretch in your back, round up, press the palms down, tuck your tail, and you'll feel that stretch lower into the low back. I like to shift a little side to side and round up. It's more of a shell stretch. And drag the hands, lift up, slide out to your child's pose, but now tuck your tail round, really stretch, slide the hands, slide up your thighs, lift up, again, slide out in a flat back, then round, pull it in, round, 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 and up. One more time, slide out and round, all the way up, and shoulders roll. Let's get some more stretching out of here, guys. All right, come a little forward. Take the right foot out in front of you. Take both arms in the inside of that leg. You can keep the left knee down if that's plenty for you, or you need it down, or curl the toes under on the left leg and straighten that leg. Push through the left heel, open up through the chest, and find that length on the front of the left leg. You're probably going to feel it through the right as well. Open up through the chest and breathe. And as you're breathing, I'm going to take my right foot out a little and open it out. I'm turning out my foot and knee, and then press the hips down a little bit more. And I'm feeling that a little bit more through the hips too, if that's good for you. If you want it deeper, take the left hand out, bring the right arm up, and then push the hips away. My right arm is reaching back as my hips are moving to the right. And up. Bring it on back. Turn the foot back. One hand on each side. Set the left knee down. Press back, flex your foot. Let's find that hamstring all the way down. You can pull the toes back. Try not to dump into the left hip. Try to pull both hips back and find that length through the hamstring. You can always slide that leg a little bit forward and find your split, right? If you want to practice into your split, be my guest. Just see what works for you. Try not to force it ever, right? And then carefully, don't yank your leg. Careful, careful. Whenever you go in those deep stretches, you want to be really careful bringing your body out of them. Left leg, always move slow. Hands on the inside.
Open up the chest. Knee can stay down or extend that right leg up. Open out through the chest. Squeeze into your right butt. You can really open up the front of that hip. Breathe. You can even just move a little forward and back and settle into it if that feels better. Taking my left foot out and the knee open a little. Just gonna hold into that hip stretch. If that works for you, just watch you're not dumping into the low back, right? We're not sinking down. Take the right hand out to the side. Reach the left one up and push the hips to the left as the arm reaches back. Big stretch here, open the hips. Breathe, bring it back. Walk the foot back, hands on each side. Step the right knee down. Find that hamstring calf stretch. Pull the foot back, pull both hips back. Try to keep your back as straight as can be. Abs in. Again, if you want to practice your splitters here, you'll notice one side is way better than the other side. Need to practice this. That's our goal for the next few weeks. Practice some splits. Breathe into it. Then again, help yourself very slowly back. Come on to all fours a moment here, guys. Press down through the hands, couple little cat cows. Just really open up. Pull the shoulder blades apart this time and really get that stretch. We did a lot of upper body work today. Again, round and back. One more time. Round it, really push the floor away. Find where it feels good. Curl the toes under. Push the hips up and back. Walk it on back. Hang down again. Grab onto the opposite elbows with the opposite hands. Drop your head. You can bend the knees and just hang here and just hold it and breathe and exhale. Extend the legs. Again, bend the knees. Extend. One more bend. Drop the head. Extend. Release the arms. Soften the knees. Use your belly. Just slowly curl up the arms. Just hang all the way up. Ooh. Roll the shoulders a few times. Just get them moving. Well, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me today. All my classes are up on YouTube the next day if you like to repeat it again. Next class here in my family room is on Tuesday. So every Tuesday, Friday, 8:30, Sunday at 10. I have a class at Align on Wednesdays at noon and at Pure Pilates on Mondays at 4. So thank you so much for joining me. Any questions, comments, anything you want to see, please let me know. beespilates@gmail.com or my Instagram or wherever. Have a great Easter. Thank you, guys.